What's going on, guys? Kenny Tavern. I'm coming at you with a video on how to make dragon sinkers. So number one, it's so cheap for me because I've been using this air hose. Here's the key factor about this stuff. It has a 1/4 inch inlet, or the 1/4 inch diameter hole on the inside, and that's where the key factor comes in for all the materials you're going to use. So I'm going to take it. This is a dragon sinker that I've made. That's about the size that I like. So number one, some sort of tubing. Number two, something to snip the tubing with. Another thing that you're going to need 16 gauge wire connectors. These are butt connectors. Let me get one of these out of here. You can usually go and buy a whole bunch of these for really cheap. That's what it looks like. So it's a connector. It's meant to connect two wires together. You need the blue one for 16 gauge. Why do you need the blue one? Because it is a 1/4 inch diameter. It fits inside that tubing perfect. Another thing you're going to need a 1/4 inch diameter bolt. You can get any length that you want. I go 1 inch. This is just a Phillips head bolt. It's going to fit in the other side perfect. I use two different kinds of tape. I use this high vis duct tape for visibility, and then I use this small electrical tape. You'll see what I do with that in a minute. You'll need some sort of weight to add inside the tubing. I have this super annoyingly small bird shot. There, it's lead and brass mixed in together. So you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. Oh, we need a swivel. You're gonna need a swivel of some sort. You can use a barrel swivel like that one. But I got on eBay and ordered a ton of these chain swivels, and then I got a ton of them. So we're gonna use those. You're gonna need silicone, and you're gonna need some wire connector crimpers, and a scale. Scales are good too. Fishing line. Fishing line is how we're gonna make this whole thing come together. I've got 80-pound Berkley big game tri-line. Let's get some of that out. Get a bunch out. You can measure it out if you want, so you can save line or whatever. That's up to you. You're gonna make we're gonna make a loop. Boom, boom, boom. Make a loop. Grab that at the top. We're gonna take our chain swivel. I'm not 100% on what this knot's called. Pretty sure it's called the Palmer knot. You got it like this, and we're just gonna tie a knot. Then you're gonna take the loop, put the chain swivel through the loop, pull the loop down, and then wet it, and you're gonna pull on the two tag ends. And it'll look like this. You're gonna have these two tag ends coming off of your knot on your chain swivel. You are going to take your wire connector. You're gonna feed the two tag ends of your fishing line through the wire connector. You're gonna bring that all the way down. Make sure you get that knot in there. It's gonna look like that. Wire crimpers. You're going to crimp it, crimp it, crimp it. Crimp it, crimp it, crimp it. There you go. Now what we're gonna do, you're gonna take your tag ends, feed them through your hose. Make sure they come out the other side, which they do. Okay. Now I'm gonna fill that with silicone. push that in there. That looks good. You can do whatever you want. So now we got our tag ends down here. You got to make sure those tag ends are coming out of there. I should have probably cut this one a little longer, but it doesn't really matter. Now, put whatever weight you've got inside of your tube. These are annoyingly small and take me a while. I'll be right back. All right, after you have put your weight inside of your tubing, you're going to weigh it. So I take my bolt, put it in there. This is 2.80 ounces, perfect for what I do. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna repeat the process with the top. We're going to fill this bottom end with some silicone. Put this in here. Since it's a bolt, I do a little thread action. Push it in there. Alright, that's what it should look like. I take this super, I got this at Harbor Freight. It comes in like a 5-pack, it's like $1. It's a thinner electrical tape. I'll bend these tag ends over. Electrical tape. I put electrical tape over that bolt too. Okay, so we bent those tag ends over and we taped it to there, and that's going to help this whole thing from coming undone. And then I like to do this on the front, on the top as well. Just like I said, it gives me just, when I pull it out of the water, then I can see it. And this duct tape that I use, this stuff is great. It holds together really good in the water. I use this on my planer boards. Stuff's awesome. And then I just added these for the visual effects. So when it comes into the boat, I can see it when it's you know, flopping around in my rod or whatnot. So these barrel swivels work really good. Buy those at Walmart. And you know, this setup's really strong. Like, I'm pulling on that really hard and it's not budging. So yeah, this is how I do it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope this helps one of you guys out there, and I'll see you around.